Alright, and welcome to another video on my channel. Today I'm gonna use jazz again in the background. First of all, just to open your brain. Last time it really worked well, so I'll do it again. And obviously, like you saw in the title or the thumbnail, today we're gonna talk about the tanks, every single one of them. Okay, I'll go over these matchups, tell you if they're good or bad, my opinion, obviously, and give you a few reasons on why this tank is good, in which situation, when you should pick which tank, and when certain picks might be even stupid or dumb. In my opinion, anyways. Now, before we get into the video, like always, if you do like or dislike, put in the comments what you think. If you disagree, if you agree, feel free to subscribe and follow me on Twitch as well. Anyways, now we'll get into this video. It's going to be probably a short one since there's not many tanks, but if I did this for DPS, it might take a little longer. Let's get right into it though. First tank, as you can see, Hulk or Bruce Banner. Now, I think everyone knows, or most people know, that his strength really is his Gamma Charge combo with Strange and Iron Man. Simply because Strange is a good tank overall, one of the best, if not the best in some people's opinion. His Gamma Charge gives you a lot of damage if you play any of these characters, Strange or Hulk, no, not Hulk, Strange or Iron Man or whatever. Now, the Strange thing is good, but the even better one is Iron Man. He is a great character overall, yes. If you don't have a Hela or Hawkeye in the enemy team, if you had a, what's her name? Not Skull Witch. What's her name? Widow, yeah, Widow, Black Widow, sorry. If you have her in your team, you still might be able to kill Iron Man pretty easily if she has good aim. But let me be honest, okay, you see one Black Widow in like 50 games, so it's not gonna matter as much. Either way, before Diamond, sorry, there's no bans, so you're gonna be able to play Iron Man 100% of the times, obviously Hulk as well, whenever you really want to. And trust me, if you really play Hulk, there's gonna be so many people that wanna abuse it and go Iron Man. It's easy damage for them, easy kills, easy wins. Same for Strange. If you see Strange before Diamond and you're like, okay, well, I wanna play an off tank, not a main tank, so an offensive tank, I might just go Hulk, because Strange Hulk is just a good combo. And Hulk overall, he's good. He's a good character. He has a good stun. If you stun the healer and then you all focus one tank, and then the enemy tank has only one healer who's healing them, it's not gonna work out too well. If he has two, he might survive. If he has one, it's gonna be more difficult for them. Same for if a Black Panther goes into your backline and you want to save them and you stun that Black Panther, he's gone. Anyways, okay, so you can like save a lot of people, you can create a lot of space by just stunning the right people, and you can shield a lot of people, I think your whole team, if I'm not mistaken, and that shield is also pretty good. Your ult gives you a lot of health, it saves you to survive for even longer, so you can annoy the enemies even longer, create even more space. Get rid of a whole player while you're also not there really. When you like smash him on the ground the whole time, you're not there, okay, but he's not there either. So, you know, if you do it with the right person, maybe they have one carry in their team, you can just focus him over and over again, stun him, use your ult on him, everything on him, and he's gone, and that your team has a higher chance of winning. Now, that is my take on Hulk. I'm not gonna go into detail about the, you know, damage buff. That is just natural, okay? Simply because it's gonna shift in one day anyways, since there will be a new season, so yeah, it's whatever. I'm just talking about the character itself, you know, himself. Now, I've already wasted 3 minutes on one character, let's go fast over the next ones. Groot, I've already made a video about him. His combo is not that great, it's okay, but it's also like if you get stunned and then the healer gets like, you know, taken down from your back, and you're like, it's an easy target to lose one healer. I don't think it's great. But Groot overall, he's so good that this shit doesn't matter. His walls create a lot of space, good for attacking and defending. By the way, Hulk was good for attacking and defending as well. You know, just having him with his ult as well, you don't need any matchups for him. He's overall a good main tank, always viable, always good damage as well. Can take down enemies that are mid-air because of his good range and the damage that comes with the range. And yeah, overall good tank. You don't have to reload, nothing, you just hold left click and damage and put out good walls. You can save a lot of mates, a lot of enemies. Can be like, you know, get rid of them. And you can also wall off their spawn whenever you like at the last few percent. and let's say the Venom map, you're pushing, you have like a little bit left, you just ace them, they're all gonna spawn, you just wall off their spawn. Since they're brain dead, most likely they'll go off the main entrance, so you're gonna waste even more time of theirs. You can do some crazy shit with them as well. You can even put a wall above your head and then stop certain ults that are there, but that's really difficult. I'm just saying that it's possible. Now, Thor, he's okay off tank. This thing is really good, the Hela thing, if you have a good Hela. Simply because you can get rezzed, and you get bonus health for every person she kills, and that's just gonna help you a lot to survive even longer. But you need a really good Hela on your team. It doesn't happen too often. This one is quite useless. I mean, it's still good, I guess, but I mean, you never see a Storm. If you see a Captain America, you lost anyways, so what does it really matter? Let's be honest. Your damage is quite good though. You can get rid of a lot of people, a lot of DPS people solo. You don't really need healers that much if you hit your, whenever you press F, or the ability that uses 3 of your charges. You can simply kill a lot of people, especially if you're a new bubble, and then your ult also does a lot of damage. It's just, for capture he's great. For pushing or defending, not so much. I'd really recommend this character mainly for the capture game mode, not for the payload one. Whereas the other two I've talked about so far, they're good for any game mode. Strange. His only combo is the thing that he gets from Hulk, so he has nothing special, but obviously he gets good buff if you have a Hulk in your team. Great shield, great man tank, good for pushing and defending. Crazy good ult, which charges really fast. Good damage overall. You can literally burst down a healer or DPS in seconds if you don't get interrupted. You can, obviously your portal is crazy. It has high cooldown, but if you do the right thing with it, it can change the whole outcome of a game. It can save a lot of games as well. And, you know, even ignoring all of the crazy shit where you throw people off the map or whatever, that's just, you know, ignore that. That happens sometimes, yeah, but most of the times people are learning it doesn't work as well anymore. It's just, you know, you lose point, you spawn, you can get to point very fast. If you have like 4 seconds and you put up your portal very fast, you still save the whole game. It's just like, you know, you can do crazy shit with them. Obviously, for any game mode, crazy good. Venom. I mean, if you have a Spider-Man and Penny or whatever, I don't recommend them as much together. But for capture, I don't know if he's that good for capture, simply because capture is very chaotic, okay? Everyone is looking anywhere, like everywhere, everyone's like spread out. There's like one zone. If you go into the enemies, but your healers are getting attacked from the right and left, and then like, who's gonna heal you? It's not that easy in capture, it really is not. Especially when healers can't get the help that they need from your DPS, and they're like on their own. They can get distracted very easily, and your bonus health helps. But going in, and then getting burst down, obviously, yeah, it's still good when there's like spread out enemies and you like want to go for one every time. And you can solo enemies, yes. Your mobility is fine. I don't like him that much. It's simply because his damage is not great. He can create a lot of space, but back then, okay, when the game got released freshly, and people didn't know that well, like what their character does and shit, he was okay, he was good. But now, you go in, you get burst on like in like seconds, and you have to go back out fast as fuck, like immediately. And if they have a good healer that stuns you right before you have your bonus health or whatever, you're useless, you're dead in seconds. That's what I'm thinking of, like getting stunned before you can use your bonus health ability. Then bursting you down anyway, so you have to leave in seconds again, wait for heals, and then go back in. Is okay for lower ranks, but I think the higher you get, the harder he gets to play. Obviously not harder he gets, anyways, the more difficult it gets. And yeah, his combo with Spider-Man is great though. If you have a Spider-Man and you have a good main tank, you can still pull it off if you have a good Spider-Man, but you have to rely on that Spider-Man mostly. You don't get as much off of it. 150 max health is like nothing nowadays. Yeah, he's fine. I don't recommend him too much though. Penny, in comparison to Venom though, is great for defending, but you need to know how to play her, obviously. You have your thing that you place down to get the zone. Your safe zone, where you get heals off of it passively, and you get heals from your allies, from your healers. And if you have a good main tank, you get shields as well. So you have great survivability, great damage if you know what you're doing, if you know how to hide your mines, if you don't know how to like simply do damage, if you know how to use your web that you attach to walls, it can even help even more. Great for defending, not so much for attacking, because you have to set up a lot, and attacking doesn't allow you to set up, especially if there's payload, and then you push it a little bit, and then, yeah, good luck setting up everything again, and then you push it again, and then good luck setting up everything again. It can work, yes, but it's way more annoying, it's more difficult. If you fuck it up once, it's like annoying, it's a hassle to set everything up over and over again. If you defend though, and you have a good setup once, and you have a great team that helps you defend that setup, pretty fucking strong. Her ult as well, if you know how to use it, and if you have good heals. Overall a good character for defending, for capture as well, because you can hold the point really well with it, if you know how to hide your stuff. Just attacking, I don't like her as much, but defending or capture, overall, great. Now Captain America. Okay, he doesn't have any good combos, okay? You know, these things. What is it even called? Season boat? Nah. I don't know what it's called, okay? The Voltaic something, whatever the fuck, okay? Yeah, it's bad. The team up request thing, whatever the fuck, okay? You know what I mean. Yeah, nobody likes Captain America. If you see him in your team, most likely you're gonna lose, okay? There's a few rare Captain America spawns that are crazy good, that they know what they're doing, and then they can go into the back line of the enemy team, annoy them as fuck, like a lot, do pretty good damage, and survive the whole thing for some reason the whole time. There is Captain Americas like that. I even had a good game myself where that happened, and it feels great, but most of the time people just don't know what they're doing, okay? He's not an easy character at all. You really need to know what you're doing, where you're going, when you have to walk back, when you have to walk in, to create a lot of space. Good off tank if you really know it, but it's very rare, very difficult. Not like ability wise, but just decision making wise, very, very, very difficult. I would say like, yeah, I'd say he's better than Venom, to be honest. It's just my own opinion. Simply because his ult is also like good for your whole team to push in, and it supports your whole team. Venom's ult is fine, but if they have good heals, it's like whatever, man. It doesn't even kill anyone. Unless if you have a good combo where you just finish them when they're under half-life, but I'm just shitting on Venom. Captain America, practice a lot, rely on your healers a lot, and then you'll be good, but even then, yeah, you don't ever see him for a reason, okay? For a good reason. There's just better alternatives. And the sad thing is, if he had a few good matchups, he could be great, but he doesn't. Now, Magneto, his only matchup is Scarlet Witch, which a few people play, but not that many. But if they do, it's a pretty good matchup. It buffs him a lot. But apart from that, good tank. You can shield an ally. Let's say your Wolverine goes in, you give him your shield. He can delay his passive a little bit longer, and then he has longer survivability. Can even finish off a tank that he couldn't if you didn't give him your shield. Overall, you have a good barrier as well. Good ult to suck up a lot of damage before you know, counter attack. Good push. You can knock back enemies, which is great as well for pushing. Good damage as well. Good tankiness. Overall, decent. I'd say he's a little bit worse compared to Strange, but very close. Maybe like if Strange was a 10 out of 10, he would be like a 9.8 out of 10. If Strange is banned, I'd say he's your go-to if you don't know how to play Groot. These two, like other, if Strange is banned, main tanks I would go for that you really need in every game. Like I said, like, these two characters, if you know what you're doing for this one, good for any game mode, but like I said, it's very difficult. You need a lot of practice. I can't even help you with that much because I don't know how to play very well myself. I just see some good Captain Americas in my enemy's team, and they're in our backline the whole time, and the healers are not even close, and they survive for the whole time for some weird reason. But yeah, great for any game mode if you really know what you're doing. This one overall, you don't need that much skill for this character either. It's just good for any game mode. A good push, good defending, good everything. So yeah, if I had to rank them, I'd put Strange at the top, right, like underneath Groot and Magneto a little bit, and after that Hulk, and then Penny on her own, and then Captain America / Thor, and then Venom all the way down at the bottom. That's my ranking. I might make a proper tier list, but yeah, the video is already way too long. I just gave you a few like thoughts on each tank. Video is a bit too long. I would have preferred it if it was 8 minutes instead of 14. By the way, thanks for watching. I'll put captions in the video so you don't waste too much time watching this video, so you can just skip to the one that you're really interested in. I'm done. Like always, feel free to like or dislike, put in the comments what you think. Subscribe if you like my content. I'm gonna make this for DPS and healer as well. DPS I might make part 1, part 2, because it's actually way too long, and I want to put in a bit of info for every character. Each and every character. Healer might be a single video, obviously, again, it's very short. But yeah, that's it. Once again, thanks for watching. Feel free to like or comment, like or dislike, put in the comments what you think. Subscribe, follow me on Twitch. I'm done. Enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the jazz. I'm out. Goodbye. I just woke up, so I'm not as energetic. Okay, I'm sorry. Goodbye.